y'all, God bless you. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you how to make the most delicious Asian inspired meal. This pregnancy, I've been craving Mexican and Asian. So this was definitely a hit. I show you guys how to make chicken fried rice in the Instant Pot. Y'all, in the Instant Pot. Super, super easy. I also show you how to make a marinated beef stir fry in the air fryer. Okay, in the air fryer, y'all. And I show you how to make Korean style chicken wings in the air fryer as well. So if y'all want to see my Asian inspired meal, then please just keep on watching. So for the marinade, you're gonna need 2 tablespoons of hoisin sauce, 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, half a teaspoon of sesame oil, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of ground ginger, and half a teaspoon of black pepper, as well as about 1.5 pounds of beef sirloin cut into strips. All right, so here I have my beef, and we're just gonna start adding everything in here for our marinade. So we're gonna do half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of ground ginger, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, your minced garlic, add in our Worcestershire sauce. I love Worcestershire sauce on beef. It adds such a great depth of flavor. If you're not a big fan of sesame oil, I would leave it out. I'm not a big fan, but being that it's just such a tiny amount, I don't mind adding it in. And then our hoisin sauce. Oh my gosh, it smells so good already. And I'm also going to add in 2 tablespoons of water. All right, and then just go ahead and mix everything around. Having it in this container, I completely forgot because y'all, pregnancy brain is real. Using a food storage bag would have been much easier and less cleanup. But just go ahead and mix everything around. Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot tell you how good this smells already. All right, so once you have your meat mixed with your marinade, go ahead and let this marinate for about 20 minutes. So to go along with the beef stir fry, I just have in here about a cup and a half of broccoli florets. And then I also have some green, red, yellow, and orange bell pepper sliced up, as well as some onion sliced up. And then you could use sesame oil, again, if you like the flavor of the sesame oil. For me, I feel like if I add it to the veggies as well as the meat, that's too much. So I'm just gonna add some olive oil in here and then just mix it all around so each piece of veggie gets coated with the oil. And then we're ready to put these in the air fryer. I like to make the veggies closer to the time that the meat is done marinating. So while the meat is marinating, just go ahead and stick these in the fridge at about the 10-15 minute mark. Go ahead and take them out, and then we can put them in the air fryer. You're only gonna need about 1 tablespoon of butter, 2 eggs, 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Here I have about 1.5 pounds of chicken tenders just cut into about 1-inch chunks, but feel free to use whatever chicken you have on hand. 2 cups of jasmine rice, 2 1/3 cup of chicken broth, and here I have the low sodium kind. You're gonna need about 4 to 5 tablespoons of soy sauce, and again, I am using low sodium. 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder, as well as half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of black pepper. Choice of frozen veggies. Here I just have mixed veggies. Feel free to use peas and carrots. I know they do have like a frozen Asian blend as well, but you're just gonna need a cup of frozen veggies. So the first thing you wanna do is go ahead and turn your Instant Pot to saute mode and let it get hot. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the chicken wings. I just have about 8 in the basket currently. I'll go ahead and spray with some cooking spray. And then just sprinkle with some salt and pepper. So then we have them in the air fryer. And we're gonna go up to 400. We're gonna put them for 15 minutes. We'll flip them and then we'll put them for another 15. Back to the chicken fried rice. Once your Instant Pot says hot, go ahead and toss in your butter and let that melt. And then go ahead and add in your eggs. So once your eggs are done scrambling up, go ahead and transfer them into a container and then put them to the side. With your Instant Pot still on saute mode, go ahead and add your oil to the bottom of the pan and start sauteing up your chicken. And you basically just want to cook the chicken for a couple of minutes, scraping down the pan as you're cooking because this will ensure that you don't get the burn notice. Remember, the chicken does not have to be cooked all the way through. We're just going to kind of brown it a little. So after a few minutes of cooking your chicken, go ahead and stir in your rice. And you want to let this saute with your chicken for about a minute or so. And that's what's going to help to keep the rice's texture so it doesn't become mushy after it's cooked. Alright, so after about a minute or so, go ahead and add in your chicken broth. Give it a good stir. And then we're going to add our garlic powder. As well as our salt and pepper. Go ahead and give everything a good stir. Put your lid on. Make sure that you shut off the saute mode. Put your lid on. Make sure that your valve is on sealing. Go ahead and push your manual or pressure cook button. And we're gonna cook this for 5 minutes. So here I have the sauce that I'm going to mix the chicken wings in, and let me show you what I put in it. I have 1 tablespoon of red pepper paste, 2 teaspoons of mayonnaise, half a teaspoon of honey, 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, 2 teaspoons of regular granulated sugar, and you could add sesame oil if you like the flavor again, but for me I find it to be just a little overpowering in certain things, so I just put 2 teaspoons of olive oil. And then I mixed all that up and we get a nice pasty sauce. And then we will drizzle this over our chicken wings once they're done. Alright, so once your Instant Pot goes off, you want to go ahead and let the rice do a natural pressure release for 10 minutes. Alright, so after 10 minutes, go ahead and release the rest of the pressure from the Instant Pot. Alright, so when you remove the lid, this is what everything's gonna look like. So go ahead and stir in your veggies. You could throw in your egg. As well as right here I have 4 tablespoons of soy sauce. And then just go ahead and mix everything together. Alright, so this is everything mixed up. I did add in a few more tablespoons of soy sauce just because that's just how I prefer it. Go ahead and taste after the first initial amount and see if you like to add more. You'll also want to taste to see if you need to add any more salt and pepper. Right now this is perfect for me. I have the veggies in the air fryer basket for the marinated beef. I'm gonna go ahead and put this to 200. And then you wanna cook them for about 5 minutes. Alright, so after the veggies are done, go ahead and take them out and then put your meat into the fryer basket. And we're gonna cook this at 360 for about 5 to 7 minutes. Alright, so once your chicken wings are all done in the air fryer, go ahead and pour your sauce all on top. Then I'm just going to place a lid on and shake them up. And once everything is all shaken up, you want to go ahead and put these back in the air fryer for about 3 to 5 minutes just so the sauce can kind of marinate even more, make them a little more crispy, but you do want to keep an eye on them to make sure not to burn them. So the meat just finished up and I did just toss it back into the air fryer basket with the veggies. I'm going to go ahead and put this at 400 and then just pop it back in the air fryer for 5 minutes, and that's just because I like my meat to be a little more well done. Here's everything all done. Here's the meat with the veggies, and then here is the rice, and then here is the chicken wings. And I also have some frozen egg rolls finishing up in the air fryer. Now it's time to eat.
Trying out my wife's Asian inspired
meal. That's the meat.
Asian inspired meal. It's delicious.
Try the rice. And the chicken wings.
Baby, you're so good.
Stop.
The chicken wings. The sausage. You did it, baby.
You like it?
Oh yeah.
2 thumbs up.
Thumbs up, baby.
Alright y'all, that wraps up this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I had so much fun filming this video for y'all. And the huge plus was that the food came out great. But I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. God bless y'all today and always, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.